Got JoWvttz speaks on CHII was my motivation he put on for whatever, for what we represented.
Listen, if you want to see the full version of this interview without waiting until part 75, hit the join button right next to the subscribe button and become a VIP member for just $2.99 a month. While you're at it, turn the red subscribe button gray and hit the notification bell. All right, now VIPs, enjoy the clip.
Man, I feel like my shit need to be like that.
So let's talk about CHII. You know, what was your relationship like with him?
CHII, that's my grade. That's my heart. That's still my grade. That's my heart. Like,
Yeah.
for me, like, to be honest, I ain't. Before I came home doing my prison bid, I ain't know bro like that. I used to call him on the phone. Or like I used to call K, and K used to always be with him.
Okay.
So K used to put CHII on the phone. So I used to speak to CHII a lot. You feel me? And you feel me?
That's kind of how y'all connected, built a relationship.
Yeah, build a relationship like that. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Boom. That's when I come home and I meet him. And you feel me? Bro just had mad potential. He's smart. You feel me? It's just for me the street lifestyle. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy you say that he was smart. You know, I interviewed his father, and he said the same thing. He had like honor rolls and all that type of shit. Like back when he was in North Carolina. So it's crazy that you say the same thing.
North Carolina. I know he's from North Carolina.
I never got to see an interview with him. You know what I'm saying? So aside from his music, I feel like the world was kind of robbed of the opportunity to get.
Nah, it's a fact, bro. Cause bro, there ain't a lot of people doing like Drew interviews, like intro.kev and P-Films like
Get to know who he was. So for the ones that are curious, you know, what kind of person would you say he was to you?
CHII.
Yeah.
CHII was like, it was my motivation.
Yeah.
For me, like man, CHII died. That's when I realized how much he was putting on for what we got.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Like what he represented, same thing he represent, I represent. You feel me? So, like when he died, I realized how much he put on for that. How much you feel me? Like he made it known and all that. So he just motivation. You feel me? He was a good person. You heard?
Good looking.
My son. You feel me? Just had mad potential, shit like that. You feel me? I don't got really too much to say. Like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Got you. With that being said, would you say like, because I know May 23rd, I think he passed away February 2nd or something like that.
February 5th or 6th.
Okay.
I came home February 4th, and not even 2 days later, I got the phone call in the morning.
Damn. And what's that like for you? Like knowing
Damn, so he barely knew him. He's got on the phone with him while he's locked up in case be by him. Used to talk to him and be cool with him, but he never knew him like outside, and then he came home 2 days later he passed. That's crazy.
Damn, I knew this dude over the phone. I come home, get to meet him.
Nah, but we was always in the town together. We was like when that little short time that I was in the town before I got locked up in the 6 months on the Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Like I was always in the town with him. You feel me? We built our whole friendship and all that. You feel me? That was my heart. You heard? That eyes.
Okay. What would you say is like one of the best moments you shared with him? What comes to mind?
The day one time when I had my V and I had my brother driving and I picked CHII up. He put me onto a barbershop. For me, we was just cooling, smoking up, chopping up. You feel me?
Yeah.
We always wanted to build more with each other, but for some reason we couldn't though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but I remember when I first went on the island, he went on the island too. You heard?
Okay.
And then he was right upstairs from me. I heard when he met in the building already. I tried to get him to come to my crib, but he ended up going right upstairs from me. So when he went right upstairs from me, he sent me a kite and shit. But yeah, though, that was definitely my heart. You feel me? You definitely had a bond and all that. It's just, for me, I got mad that means, you feel me? So,
Damn.
Like, you feel me? It's like, it's crazy, you feel me?
When you say that, like, how do you, like, what does that do to you? You know what I'm saying? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually?
It just builds me more. Like,
Yeah.
life is a privilege to have. You gotta really like maintain your lifestyle, you feel me? Like, I don't live off reputation, you feel me? I maintain my lifestyle, you feel me? Whatever you feel me? I'm on that, you feel me?
Explain that. What you mean by that? Like you don't live off reputation?
Like I don't live off reputation, like say they call me 17 shots because they heard I did some, you feel me? I let go 17 times.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Call me 30 shots, you heard? Because I'm not living off that reputation.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about that, nigga. I'm about what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
For me, it matters what I did before, but for me, I maintain my shit. Meaning, I'm on that still.
I see what you're saying. It's not what you did, it's what you doing.
Yeah.
Kind of gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay. I was about to say, I was confused for a second. 17 shots, 30 shots. And that's crazy.